దే ఆర్ వరీడ్ అబౌట్ దేర్ చైల్డ్. వీళ్ళేమో ఇంట్లో వెంటలేదండి, ఖచ్చితంగా ఇక్కడ ఉంటాం అన్నారంట. సో దే ఆర్ వరీడ్. సో ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్, మై సిన్సియర్ రిక్వెస్ట్ టు ద సెక్యూరిటీ టీమ్, రఫీక్ గారు అండ్ టీమ్, ప్లీజ్ టేక్ కేర్ ఆఫ్ ద స్టూడెంట్స్. అలాగే మీరు ఎలాగా చేస్తున్నారు ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్, దిస్ ఈజ్ వీఆర్ డూయింగ్ దిస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ టెక్నో కల్చరల్ ఫెస్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్లీ. నేను వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇది 8th ఫెస్ట్ 9th ఫెస్ట్, అవెన్యా చేస్తారు, ఎవరినా చేస్తారు. సో యు ఆర్ డూయింగ్ ఎ వండర్ఫుల్ జాబ్. సో ప్లీజ్ టేక్ కేర్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ స్టూడెంట్స్, రెస్పెక్టివ్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్. So I want every faculty must take care of their students. వదిలేదు, ఎస్పెషల్లీ ద గర్ల్ స్టూడెంట్స్. వాళ్ళు ఈవెంట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత జాగ్రత్తగా వాళ్ళని మళ్ళీ వాళ్ళ కమ్యూట్ అది చూడండి. ఎవరైనా స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆగిపోయినా సరే కంటిన్యూస్ ఫాలోఅప్ విత్ దేర్ పేరెంట్స్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో అట్మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. అండ్ ఐ వాంట్ శ్రీనివాస్ గారు, ప్లీజ్ క్లోజ్ ద టుమారో ఈవెంట్ బై 9:30. ఐ ప్రామిస్ ఇట్ టు అరౌండ్ 15 to 25 స్టూడెంట్స్. పేరెంట్స్, స్టూడెంట్ పేరెంట్స్ ప్రామిస్ చేసా, మీకు ఏ ప్రాబ్లం ఉండదు, మీ పిల్లల్ని పంపించండి, నేను ఈవెంట్ యాజ్ ఎర్లీ యాజ్ పాసిబుల్ క్లోజ్ చేస్తా. యాజ్ యూ స్టార్ట్ ఎర్లీ అండ్ క్లోజ్ ఇట్ ఎర్లీ. అవసరమైతే మీరు 5 అనుకుంటున్నారు అనుకోండి, యూ స్టార్ట్ బై 4 అండ్ క్లోజ్ బై 9:30. దట్స్ ఎ ఫెంటాస్టిక్ థింగ్. అండ్ అలా ప్లాన్ చేసుకుని షో దట్ ద పేరెంట్స్ ఆర్ వరీడ్. ప్లీజ్ టేక్ కేర్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్ యాజ్ వెల్. అండ్ ఐ ఫైనలీ థ్యాంక్ డాక్టర్ సైద్ రెడ్డి గారు, who is the coordinator for all the technical events. And I want everyone to give a big round of applause. So we have a dynamic leaders in our team, so that I am very much happy that they will take care of this event. And finally, today we are doing one more event also with the support of Arshad Devani and Thakkar sir, who came all the way from their places to our place, from the Google developer groups. And the convener, Dr. Ramarao garu, who has done a meticulous job. Ere Ramarao garu erene? Sir, thank you sir. You have done a wonderful job. I want everyone to give a big round of applause to him, because he is the man behind this Google developer workshop. Idene, he is striving from his end that some workshops should reach to the students on latest AI technologies. Thakkar sir is a most senior man in terms of AI, because his undergraduation, post-graduation, he has done in AI and AI-related technologies. Sir, thank you so much for your valuable time and visiting the campus during this event. And it's a wonderful opportunity for KLH students to know about the latest technologies on AI, because wherever we go, whether we are meeting an investors group or a corporate companies group for campus placements, everyone will talk about AI or AI allied service or AI related work or AI related technologies or AI related things. And I want you to give some sort of a career guidance also, sir. And thank you so much for all the team and Ramarao and your team. I would like to thank all your team members and Dr. Arpita Gupta, N. Ramarao and Arshad Devani and Shivaram Shastri, who supported this event meticulously and making it as a grand success. And once again, all the best to the Avenia team, convener and co-convener and technical coordinator and all the student volunteers. And thank you so much for giving this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now let me introduce our expert speaker who will be guiding us today. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome an incredibly talented and inspiring individual to our event today, Mr. Jay Thakkar, sir. Sir is a Google developer expert in artificial intelligence and machine learning, a title earned by only select few across the world who have demonstrated outstanding expertise, innovation, and community impact in AI/ML domain. He holds a master's degree in artificial intelligence and machine learning from Symbiosis Institute of Technology and a bachelor's in computer science and engineering from PP Savani University. Currently, he works as a team lead and product manager in AI at Impulsive Web, where he leads cutting-edge projects involving model text protocol integration, RAG systems, and secure AI infrastructure. He's also collaborated with international organizations like Trust LLC and Binology Canada, spearheading innovations that have boosted AI model efficiency as much as 90%. Beyond his professional excellence, Sir has also contributed significantly to research, publishing multiple papers in international journals, and has mentored teams in generative AI and large language models. As a Google developer expert, he has educated and empowered over 600 developers and students across the country in exciting world of artificial intelligence and machine learning. Now I request our respected principal sir to felicitate our esteemed chief guest. I request convener, co-convener and HODs also to join. And technical convener, Rama Rao sir.
ఈ అమ్మాయి ఏది?
I request our convener Srinivas sir to share a few words.
It's not required. Respected today's chief guest, J. Thakkar Garu, GDG lead, respected principal sir, Ramakrishna sir, director, KLH group of institutions, my dear associate deans, HODs of various departments, outstanding students, and organizers of Ivania 2025. A very good morning to all. As you all aware, we have been conducting this event in the month of October to promote technical spirit among the student young minds. The beauty of Avinia is not just receiving a knowledge, it's about creating a culture of mutual growth. So as you all aware, the everyday starts with some expectations, ends with some experiences. These experiences teach us how to manage our expectations. So from this platform, we can expect 3 C's. One is creativity, courage, and connectivity. Okay. So my dear students, once again, I welcome you all to Avinia 2025 and make the event more memorable and joyful one. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. I now request co-convener Dr. P. sir to speak few words.
Good morning, all. Respected Principal Sir, all HODs, Associate Deans, Technical Coordinators, teaching staff and non-teaching staff. I would like to welcome all the students, faculty for Avinia 2025. The main theme of this Avinia is to nurture the young minds in a holistic approach. Students need all-round development, not only academics, not only coding, not only technical things. they must be well aware of cultural activities, co-curricular activities, and various activities so that they can build up their leadership qualities, coordination, teamwork. So from this stage, I would like to thank our principal Garu, who has guided us, mentored us in conducting this event, and all HODs. Don't mind, I might have troubled you in making registration successful. Almost all we have reached today, above 700 registrations. I am proud to say, actually, it was initially day before yesterday, it was only 87 registrations. Because of your all HODs and technical coordinator initiation and all staff members, year-wise coordinator initiation, we have made it we have approached it almost all a milestone, and all the student conveners, student coordinators, and Prem sir and Pavani madam, they are even he came to college in the night 10 o'clock, and he left the college at 5 o'clock. Again, he is along with us. So I would like to thank the SAC team, all your SAC team members, and all students once again and again, and all discipline team members, and all security people, and special thanks to AO Sir Papa Rao Garu and accounts officer. Excuse me if I forget any other people names. So thank you, and I am also very much happy that our chief guest Jay Thakkar from Google Computing, Cloud Computing, he is along with us. We merged both the events. Thank you once again for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. I now request our technical convener, Saidi Reddu, sir, to speak few words.
A very good morning to all. Welcome to Avenue 2025 once again. First of all, I would like to thank our principal for giving me this opportunity as the technical events convener of this Avenue 2025. And as sir mentioned, initially we struggled, but now we are trying to close the gates for this technical events registrations. I really appreciate for the students' enthusiasm to participate into these technical events. And I would like to thank all the HODs and associate deans and Avinya conveners, and all, moreover, these technical committee student coordinators. So their meticulous work since the last 4 days, they have done, excellent job, in getting the student registrations, up to our expectations. Once again, I thank all who are, directly and indirectly involved into this technical event registrations and all. Thanks once again to everyone, and I thank the principal sir once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Let's now proceed to the next section of the event. It's a pleasure for us to have at our Build with AI workshop, proudly hosted by Google Developer Groups in collaboration with KL University. This event is brought to you by GDG, a global community passionate about sharing knowledge, building with Google's technologies, and empowering developers. A big thanks to Google for enabling initiatives like these, where students and professionals can get hands-on with cutting-edge tools, AI, cloud, Firebase, and Gemini, straight from the experts. By the end of this workshop, you'll have the tools and the knowledge to start. Now, why are we all here today? AI isn't just the future, it's now. Whether it's building smarter apps, or scaling with cloud, or exploring tools like Gemini, this workshop is your playground to learn from the best in the industry. Our goal is to bridge the gap between classroom knowledge and real-world technology. So you leave here not just inspired, but ready to build, innovate, and lead. Now I invite our honorable speaker, Mr. Jay Thakkar, sir, to take the stage and start the session.
Hello, good morning. Okay. Hello, good morning. You had your breakfast, I think. You didn't? Then you should wake up somewhat early. I know I was also a college student. I used to wake up at 8 when my college was at 7:30. So I understand that completely. Uh, I'll need the screen. Laptop. Yeah, I need to give you laptop. Yeah, so let's do one better thing. Then hello. Okay. So like I can see myself. Just display that. Okay. Hello. Good morning. Yeah. So I'll just remove this as well for less disturbances. So by the time these production bugs are getting fixed, I would like for you to get your laptops out and be logged in with your personal Gmail accounts, and then we will get started. Does that sounds good? Sounds good? Okay.
Guys, so we have arranged you biryani passes for the active members who will be answering questions and being active here. They'll get biryani passes from sir. And collect the coupons only if you're active. If you leave in between, you'll not get it. Garba passes will be given after 12:30. That also to active people only, not to inactive members. Everybody must be there. May it be first year, second year, and third year. Yeah.
That's the kind of bribe I would have accepted at my college time. All done? Hello, hello. Oh. Hello. I think laptop doesn't speaks. Do they? Only they don't. Unless you make them, which major of us don't. So, how many of you are ready with your laptops? Okay. Let's wait 1 more minute then. Hello. How many of you are ready with your laptops? Still the same hands? How much time how many of you don't have your laptops with you? Oh, okay. Yeah. So you guys have smartphones? It has camera? I think we will be able to do the job just fine. So has anyone of you heard about Google Cloud? How many of you have heard about Google Cloud? So how many of you have heard about the word cloud computing? Okay. And how many of you have heard about clouds? Yeah, major of you will have heard about clouds. It rains, right? It rains, right? So clouds are simple. So in other words, what is cloud? I can say it like, hello. Yeah, hi. Any problem with me? Am I looking like a racist? No. So let's talk. Yeah. So hello. I will ask, I will say hello till you guys are attending me. So hello. Hi. Okay. So two things about me. I don't know Telugu. One. So if you say something in Telugu, I won't understand. Second, if you have any doubt in entire session, just raise your hand and ask it. Okay? Cool? Clear? Yeah. So now I will come back to the topic. So how many of you have heard about cloud computing? Yeah. And so what do you think cloud computing is? So cloud computing is technically something we can say is it's someone else's computer that we are renting. So that's what cloud computing is. And why it is utilized? So you have made your websites, I think. Everyone has created one website in their life, HTML pages. Yeah. So now can you run it on your laptop 24/7? Yes or no? No. Why you can't? It costs a lot. Electricity, internet, unwanted computation, a lot of things. So in that case, what you have to do is you have to rent someone else's computer. That's known as cloud computing. Cloud is what you are taking a rent, or you are paying someone else the money. They are running something for you. That can be GCP, Google Cloud Platform. It can be Microsoft Azure. It can be Amazon Web Services as well. So it can be anything. But we are today from Google. So we will be using Google Cloud Platform. Okay? Clear? Hello? I think someone's bouncing my voice back. Someone's speaker is on. All good? Hello? Oh, it's mine only. Yes, fixed. Yeah. So cloud also require cost to run. It requires a cost to run. So a simple application. So everyone has heard about the word virtual machine. VMs, virtual machines. We usually have multiple virtual machines into a single laptop. Like if you are using Windows, you probably use Ubuntu or something for your college purposes inside of an Oracle or VMware virtual machines. So they are technically on hardware, but they are not on hardware. That's what we say. So cloud computing is also similar. You are using someone else's hardware, you are renting someone else's hardware, you are installing an operating system according to your use case and utilizing it. Once you are like, nahi, my work is done, you stop it, like your cost is gone. So now to buy a simple, let's suppose i3 processor, you have to spend 30,000-40,000 rupees now, right? How many of you agree with me? 30,000-40,000 is required to get i3 processor. Huh? i3 will get 30,000. Yeah, i3 is costing between 20 to 23,000 now. So that entire motherboard with low quality hardware is like 30,000. But what if I say you that I can get you a much more computing cheaper cost? So example, N2D processor GCP cost. So let's have a CPU and RAM. I think that is the most basic that we can start with on cloud computing. So how many of you know RAM? There is RAM in your hardware. In your laptop, there is something known as RAM, and there is something known as hard disk, and there is something known as processor. We all know that, right? How many of you are agreeing with me? Okay. So i3 processor is around 30,000, but let's suppose we are computation, we need computation. Yeah. So let's suppose this is in dollars, right? Is everyone able to see my screen? Or should I zoom in a lot? I think last ones will not be able to. Should I zoom in? Yes. So, yeah. So this is our simple configuration. So 4-core CPU, 4-core CPU and 16 GB RAM. This cost around 30,000 today, right? And it can run for 3 years. Can it or can it not? It can run. But let's suppose how many of you keep your laptops on for 3 years? We don't. We don't technically. You never shut down your computer. Oh, nice. Huge electricity cost. So there is a saying in computer science that once if you don't want your laptop to use for at least another 8 hours, you should shut it down. But if you are going to use it in like less 1-2 hours, just keep it on. So if I am traveling and I am not going to use it for next 24 hours, I should shut it down. It's unwanted. So that's what I follow. Up to you. So this is a standard. So I say, let's suppose in 24 hours we use our laptops 8 hours maximum. So that is $1. If you use it for 30 days, $40. If you use it for 12 months, then it comes to $486. And that 486 is $43,000. 43,000 rupees. It's very cheap, technically. So now again, we are considering we will be using it for 8 hours, but we don't use it for 8 hours again. It is virtual machine. How many of you boot up your virtual machine and use it for 8 hours? We don't. So that's where cloud computing comes. So now example, a unit price everywhere around India is around 13 rupees. So, and your laptop typically takes 4 units to charge entirely, a standard laptop, anyway, it can be anything. So that's 48 rupees every single day, every single time. And a standard laptop runs around 8 hours. So it will require three times, 3 into 48 into, we are running it for 8 hours. So let's not do it for 3 times a day, 3 units for 8 hours. And we again do that. And for 30 days. So 3 units and their cost is what into 12. So that's 32 something for a year, 32,000 for a year. Again, so will you keep it for running? No, you won't, obviously. So that is what I am trying to convey here. Like cloud machines are that machines which you are renting it out. And for that, you need to pay a cost. Now, many of you are students, so I won't expect you to pay cost, right? Achha, will you feel nice if I say you have to pay 500 rupees to run this workshop? No, you won't. So that's why I have come with a mitigation. Basically, Google has come with a mitigation that you can claim your credits for $5. Everyone has to claim it. So you just write this URL into your URL bar. That's imjt.dev/cc. And people who don't have computers with them, I can give you a QR code. Yeah, it's loading. Should I go out of the frame? So everyone has to claim their $5. Obviously, they won't be coming in your bank accounts, but you just say you can utilize cloud resources through this. Yes, yes. I am just waiting for everyone. How many of you who don't have laptop computers are done? Like, should I wait or should I switch to link for the people who are on computers? Sure. Yeah, sure, sure. Just sending it. Oh, okay. So it's getting broadcasted. Sending. Okay, okay. Sending. Sorry. Personal Gmail account. Thank you. So everyone has to use their personal @Gmail accounts. Don't use university accounts. Otherwise, your cloud bills will be much more than the college fees for sure. Like I got once, I didn't do that, and unexpectedly I did it with my corporate account, and I got a bill of like 1.8 lakhs. That was approx 3 times my salary at that time. So and I had to pay in EMI then. So don't use your college email ID. People who are on computers, are you able to see the link? Yeah, so just go to this page and wait for me. I'll come with you. You will be redirected to this, but it is mandatory to log in with Gmail. So always so you have to log in with your Gmail account. So come here and wait. I'll be with you guys in shortly. And people who don't have computers, you can just scan the QR code or type this page and type this link and wait on the mobile page. I'll come with you. All done? How many of you are done? Okay. What are the challenges for people who haven't been able to accomplish? Any problems? Okay. No, no, this actually, this will be complete.
Yeah,
That's why.
I'll ensure that.
Yes, exactly. This will. Uh-huh. Okay. So everyone who have typed the link would have been redirected here. Have you? So now sign in as @Gmail account. Whatever your name is will come. Sign in as for me it is Jamie. For you it will be something else. So sign in with that. And once you are done, yeah. So once you are done, if it is two-factor authentication, now you are here. Everyone, how many of you are here with me? Very nice. So now click here to access your credits. Click on that. Like there is no other button, so you cannot mess this up. So this is only button that you need to click. And there will be this credit application then, which is opening. This page. Once you click on that link, you will be redirected here. How many of you are here? As a proudly हाथ उठाओ. Like we are together. Nice. So now scroll down, accept and continue. Hello. Scroll down, accept and continue. Hello. I think Reddit application don't require words to speak. If you have doubt, ask me. I am the one who knows. Dan, how many of you are on this page now? Okay, so there are some, I think, operational challenges. Is anyone is anyone willing to tell me what's wrong there so I can help you out? Hello. Problem? Any problems? What problem? Sorry? Anyone else? How many of you are done? Okay. So, what is an operational challenge if you want to say, I can fix it right now? Sorry? Payment? Hello, hello. All done? How many of you are done? Nice, we have a pretty good hands now. So, I'll start with this. So, yeah. So, hello. Hello, hi. Good morning. Yeah. People who are talking with each other, please understand this. You will be losing your opportunities here. And I'm not joking. The things that you'll learn today and probably get some resources is the only thing which is working in industry now. Okay. So that's it. That is what I am here to convey. And I hope you listen to me. So I will be just skipping here. So how many of you are second, third year guys? Your first year? Acha, you are hyperactive. I thought second, third, it's inverse here. Nice. So majorly in our places, first years are like, आज college आ गए, एक साल will be आराम का जिंदगी, and second year say they get reality checks. So, but here it's reverse. It's nice. So have you heard about this word transformers? Yeah, it is Optimus Prime. You know. No, no, it's not Optimus Prime. So it's something architectural which I'll make you understand. I'm building up some context for you. So I'll take that mic, but mic, but mic, but mic, but mic, but mic, but mic, but. More button, more button. Hello, hello. Just a second. Let me just switch that off. Yeah. So this is something no architectural. I don't want you guys to get bored, but this is the core of any LLM that you are using. This is transformers. This came back in 2018, and after that, every entire AI industry changed. Before that, the problem was that machines were not able to predict good things. So it was a problem. Let's suppose, how many of you ride Activa or bike? You ride Activa or bike, right? So if your range is 400 kilometers, let's say 400 is very high. Let's suppose your range is 200 kilometers. 200 kilometers. 200 kilometers. 200 kilometers. 200 kilometers. So let's suppose your Activa range or anything is 200 kilometers. Can you go 250 kilometers with it? Boys can, I am not sure. Like I have been with my friends who are like, इसने में चांद पे चले जाएंगे, which they usually never reach. But so if your range is 200 kilometers, you cannot reach beyond 250 kilometers or 200 kilometers, right? So the problem before 2018 was every model had limit that it can predict good. After that, the predictions used to go worst. For an example, how many of you are completing your assignments with LLMs? Yeah, just proudly, like it is, yeah, obviously. So people who are not raising hands, I know, you do. Hello, hi. Can you, like people who are talking to each other, if you want, can you just please lower your voices? Everyone's getting disturbed. So how many of you complete your assignments with LLMs? Like question paste, answer paste, submit. That's what major people do. How many of you read them before pasting? We usually don't. But if you read it, you will be seeing sometimes that that answer is not relevant. That's something known as hallucination. So before 2018, hallucinations used to become a lot. Like the predictions which were wrong used to come a lot. Like it was like it used to predict 5, but the answer was 5, it is predicting 78. That much of a difference was that. But after transformers, that was mitigated a lot. So in 2018, this transformer architecture came by DeepMind, obviously. And after that, it was the change of entire AI industry. Now today, that whatever LLM you are seeing is because of this. If this was not invented in 2018, we would have been still struggling with machine learning and deep learning. This again part of deep learning, but now it's a very complex architecture. I won't go into the mathematics behind it. Otherwise, people will be like, maths ke professor ko chada diya, and I don't want you to be thinking like that. So we won't go there. But this is what transformers is, and this is how it looks like architecturally. So there are two models, encoder and decoder. Okay. How many of you are with me till here? There are two models in a single machine learning transformer model. There are two models, encoder and decoder. Okay. Encoders are the model which converts your language into numbers. Decoders are the model which predicts your language. So all LLMs that you are using are just decoder models. There is no encoder model in that. So whatever input you give, the model predicts and output the probability. Hello. Yeah. I know I am getting you bored, but just be with me for 2 more minutes. After that, there is all fun part. So like you input something. So in case this is your prompt goes inside and it predicts something output. Now there are two kind of models, probabilistic and deterministic. LLMs are probabilistic model. It is predicting probabilities. It is not technically predicting a word. It is predicting the probability of that word being there. So like this is what LLM is. It is trying to predict probabilities. The deep learning models that you are using, like fingerprint sensors which are in your phones or face sensors, they are deterministic model. They determine is this true or false. And that is what the difference between probabilistic and deterministic model is. So you can just search for attention. So this paper is attention is all you need. If you want to explore more about it, just search on it. It's one of the highest cited paper in industry. So we won't be reading this. And so now if you go to hello, you all are Gemini Pro guys? How many of you have redeemed Gemini Pro? Yeah, it's free for students. You can just redeem it with your college email address. Just do it. It's free for entire year. So if I ask, so I am a Gemini. I am a large language model trained by Google's. So if now I am instructing it, so now onwards, whatever I speak, whatever I ask, you should reply only in one word. It will say understood. Okay. So now if I ask, color of apple is, if I ask it 10 times, it will still give red. Oh, now it searched Google. Yeah, so how many of you agree color of apple is red? You don't agree. So LLM is wrong. How is it wrong? But I agree, green apples are there, but is red wrong or right? It's technically right. But why it predicted red and not green or yellow? Yeah, so it is more probability that given a chance you are asking what is the color of apple, it is probably red. Not necessarily green and yellow. Like how many of you have ever eaten green and yellow apples for 5 days a week? Like an apple a day keeps a doctor away, right? Like I don't know how many of you eat apple, but very first thing that my mother gave me in morning is apple, then I get my coffee. So an apple a day keeps a doctor away. So out of a month, I probably even 1 or 2 times I get yellow or green, but you usually get red. So that's why the probability of it getting red is high. That's why it is predicting that. Now, if I say the color of apple is the true. Is it wrong? No, it's not. It is. Right? Now, if I say color of apple is, which color it doesn't comes in? Oh, black apple also comes. I'm not kidding. Pink also comes. Oh, why not? False. It is there. Yeah, see, there are black apples. Yeah. Orange. False. But again, they are that orange is false, but black is not technically false. But it doesn't have that data. So it probability is like nahi ho sakta. So it said false. So that is what I was trying to prove a point, that these all are probabilistic models. These all are not deterministic models. Okay. So problem of probabilistic model is it hallucinates. So how many of you are RCB fans? Yeah, you might get offended by this example. So just be with me. So before 2025, before 2025, if I ask any LLM model that when was the last time RCB won, it won't say no. It will say it might have won in this particular years. It is not sure. So that is something known as hallucination. Guys, hello, hi. So now you have to hear me for next 30 minutes. So be with me. If I bore you guys a lot, then you will lose your biryani coupons. Okay, so 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 LLMs are which kind of models? Probabilistic models. You too got biryani coupons. So LLMs are probabilistic models. And the problem with probabilistic model is, oh no, they won't be eating half of biryani. That's that's a wrong thing. Okay. I'm like, if I can complete a biryani yesterday, they can complete it every day. So problem with probabilistic model is, so it hallucinates a lot. So I can give you an example again, or if I even better, I might have it. Yeah, see, they have reached the final 3 times, but not yet won the championship. Yeah, it's without using internet, so it doesn't has the latest data. And every LLM model training is like 4-5 months. So like you think I can update it today, it won't happen today. The entire data cleaning cycle only goes for 8 months. Otherwise, if LLM started using the words that we guys use on Reddit, no one will use the LLMs for sure. So data cleaning process goes for 8 months, training goes for 4 months. After 1 year, you'll get an update. That also not scalable. After 6 months, it will be scalable. By that time, the model will change. So like that's an entire things where of MLOps. Let's not go there. So probabilistic models hallucinates a lot. So how many of you are with me right now? Because after this, I'll show you something interesting. Nice. So, not this one, obviously. So how many of you have used this? Chat with PDF. Never used it. You should use it once. So let's suppose I ask here. Let me download a PDF as well. So if I ask you, like by the time it is downloading, I am just trying to give an example. If I ask you, what are the major revenues generated? What will you reply? What are the major revenues generated? What will you reply? Of what? Of what? Yeah, like you will ask that question. Similarly, LLM will also ask me that question. So like if I say, what are the major revenues generated? From, एक second. Sometimes LLM also teaches me not to be too strict with it. Oh, it's loading. Yeah, now done. So now it will ask what are the revenue streams or what we are trying to ask. I am expecting that answer. Yeah. So now it asks of what, right? But now if you give it a context, so this is Alphabet annual report. You are going to implement the same thing, don't worry. So it will now say from this PDF, what I can see that this particular industry gave Google the most revenue. That is what this will print. What happened? Okay. Yeah. So now we can see. Now again, this is an old PDF, but this is what the answer is. So now this is what asking with context means. For an example, if I asked you what are some major revenues, you won't know. But if I ask you what are some major revenues of your college, major of the boys will know the answer. Huh? You can't find it. They won't be needing files for sure. There will be one random day they will be sitting like aaj kuch nahi karna and they'll start calculating. Like me and my friends used to do this when I was in college. So now this is what asking with context means. So now this is something, a concept known as retrieval augmented generation. So LLM saw the content first and it decided what it requires to generate, that's augment, and then it generated the context. This is known as retrieval augmented generation. This is 95% of industry which is working on the planet are using RAG. And the biggest problem of RAG is accuracy. You can't get a very good accuracy. So like if I say, okay, let's not go if I say, how many of you scored above 60 in your 12th? Yeah, were your parents happy? No. So if I say RAG accuracy is 35%, will you agree? Will you be happy? No. So all the money that industry is giving on this accuracy improvisation, entire industry. And I'm not joking like, हाँ ऐसे ही बोल रहा है, नहीं, I have got, so I know. So every single time you go to any Gen AI related job, your first task will be to implement a RAG pipeline. Once you implement your RAG pipeline after your extraction and everything, then they will ask you to now improve that RAG pipeline. RAG pipeline building takes 1 week maximum. A people who is experienced can do it in 1 day. But I am giving you a fresher will take 1 week, and to improvise that, a senior needs 7 weeks to improve that. Just to increase accuracy. The experiments goes on days and days. Because there is no one solution that fits all. So how many of you have foot-driven Activa? So we all agree that Activa can be fitted for both females and males anywhere, right? Because they have done so much R&D and they have designed it such a way that it works for both. Generative AI is still a kid. It's something new which is coming in industry. So there is no one solution for all. So every single time you change a corporate, their entire RAG pipeline is always messed up and you will fix it. Once you fix it, you will get money. So this RAG is something that you will be getting learned in next 15-20 minutes. I have some demo with me. I will show you that. And after that, you all have claimed your Google Cloud credits. You will implement the same. All good? All clear? How many with me? Okay, now I have better hands. So this is a brief introduction of me. I haven't introduced my numbers with me, but I think there are 350 people here, right? 350, I can assume. So I will be completing my 14,200 students with you guys. So let's not go there. So this is a brief introduction. I am Jay Thakkar. I lead and research products at Impulsive Web. I am a research generative AI mentor at Symbiosis Center for Applied AI. That's a research institute. Feel free to join if you want to join there. It's free for everyone. I am an ex-organizer at AI Surat. I recently stepped down. I published 4 research papers, and I'm also a Google developer expert in artificial intelligence and machine learning. So large language models are models which are trained on vast amount of data, a lot of data, approximately 7% of internet, 7% of internet it is trained on. And in that 7%, you are able to see what miracles it can do. If you can scale it up to like 30%, it's something very big we can achieve. And that 7% is just enough for everyone that is able to use it. And there is no like 8% finance code, it's nothing like that. So 7% is more than enough. And it is used for customer support, content creation, language translation, a lot of stuff. So for example, if I go on to Go Indigo, and there is a chatbot here. Are you able to see this? Yes. So now if I say book a flight, and now I ask it, I want an Air India flight from Mumbai to Hyderabad. So will it answer? Will it answer yes or no? It won't. These are known as controlled chatbots. This is entire RAG. This is controlled. Now if I ask, can you give me Akasa? Let's go Akasa. It won't, still won't. But now, so it will now say like these are the available flights tomorrow. One. Yes. So now it is giving me all of the fares, etc. So now do you think there is a person who is sitting behind? It's not. There is an LLM. There is an LLM who is sitting behind. Similarly, if you use Zomato or Swiggy, same bots. So this is RAG. That's how it works. And just like we use LLMs to complete our assignments, industry people use to complete their documentation. We write our own code with LLM, and then we just give that same code and ask it to write the same code documentation. Customer support, language translation, and all. Challenges with LLM, limitations and knowledge cutoff. For example, if I ask when was the when did RCB won the match last time? If it is not trained on 2025 data, it won't know. For that, it has internet search, it can do that, but let's not go there for now. Computationally intensive. How many of you have trained your own models? Small machine learning models. Okay, so have you heard about open source models like Gemma and Llama? Gemma, how many of you heard about Gemma or Llama? Just search it. So a single 6 GB model requires 18 GB GPU to run. And how many of you have more than 8 GB in your laptops? You have more than 8 GB graphic card in your laptop? It costs a lot actually. I also bought it in shock and I now don't use it anymore. So it is computationally very, very intensive. The training itself takes terabytes of GPU power. So it is very intensive. So like, let's suppose today a fact came into picture, then you cannot integrate into LLM tomorrow. That goes through a life cycle entirely. Just like software developer life cycle, there is an AI development life cycle that needs to be followed, and that's how it follows. And it hallucinates. If it doesn't have the fact, it will hallucinate. So that's where RAG come into the picture. Retrieval augmented generation is a system, or it's an engine which helps you to so it is an engine which give the relevant context. For example, you are computer science students? Yes or no? If I ask you what is the full form of QR678, will you know? No. So if I have all the knowledge of QR67, will it work? Will it work? Yes or no? No, it won't. But in the same case, now you have into same database, you have answer for QR678 and let's suppose C and Python. So now if I query again, what should I get the context as? If I ask what is QR678, will I get answer from C and Python? No, it won't. So this is known as similarity search. So you search for similar. So like according to your college, you search for similar colleges. Like these are the options available and I will go here. This is your similarity search. So there is a metric known as cosine similarity, or in better words, we say it as dot product, mathematical dot product. That is what is computed for every single time. And using that, you get the similar context out of your database. So advantages are it improves accuracy and relevance. Like now if I have a news database which is updated every hour, and now we query it through that, like when did the RCB won last time, it will give me an answer. It will reduce the hallucination a lot, and it is very efficient in handling large data set. And by efficient I mean it can handle trillion entities without any problem. I have scaled it till trillion, so I know that it is possible. We stored entire documentation of Gujarat government from past 58 years into a database. In trillion entities were stored, and there was 1 second it used to take to compute all the similarity and give us an answer. It used to take 1 second. So now again, now collab. So it's loading. So the code is written with me, obviously, but obviously I won't allow you to write with me. Otherwise, you will be seeing like someone is copying pasting my code. So I don't want you to do that. I have better options for you. So you will be doing that. So it's running. It will take up approximately 2 minutes. By that time, if you have any questions, let me know. Do you have any questions? How many of you have any questions? Just in case if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. By the time this is running, it will take 2 or 3 minutes. It usually takes 2 minutes. Today, internet, I think, is a problem. So, okay, so now I'll ask you one more question. Does computer understand language? No, it doesn't. It understands zeros and ones. So there is a very good concept which, including me, everyone hates is vectorization. So this is what your language looks like when it is vectorized. It is converted into 0 and 1, and then it is given to computer ke dekho bhaiya ye karna hai. And you search cosine similarity based on this, and after that you answer it. So now once RAG is performed, you can see like the answer is coming from Gemini we also got the same answer. So now we can see that LLM is able to give answer without providing it additional context, because it already has the use case for it which is required. Like now here if you see, if I give the prompt, you will be shown the user's question and the relevant information from the annual report. Answer the user's question only based on this information. So now I am saying what is your use case, what are you, and now you have to reply. Clear? How many of you are excited to do this? Okay, Nia sir. You guys are not excited. So now I get a lot of what we can say, not requests, but I get a lot of questions regarding, sir, what will be an roadmap to be a generative AI engineer. So I have curated a lot of documentation and stuff on this. You can have a photo if you want. This is a Google Doc link. Technically, this is a Google Doc link. It has around 8-10 code labs, a lot of them including Google Cloud resources. And this also has the RAG which I wrote. So this is the code lab I recently wrote. So I just added that as well. So did you saw this third link, imjt.dev/Gemini rag? In the documentation, can you see this third link? Hello? Yes? So that third link is the one that I just showed you, the live demo. So it has written every single thing that you need to do. It has step by step for every single thing. So that is what you will be doing. All good? Yeah. This another one. Yes, that is enough. They will get the $5. That's all you need to do. Another link that I am sending you, that is not for students, but this is what I have curated across things. And this sometimes this also gets created in knowledge. So this is something which I personally do. Like if I find some useful resources, this is and that link has gets so you can use it. Anyone can use it. And if someone is like I want a roadmap, you can just give it that. That's completely open source. No money asked. Okay. All good. So now I think I have taken 4 more minutes of your time. Code lab. This is the one that I told you. Right? So it has n number of code labs. Like I'll just show you. So this is a Google Doc link. It has all of the resources curated from GCP. And like they have also gotten $5 of credit. They can try it out here as well. Not a problem. So now, how many of you are interested in doing this? बहुत लोग उठ के चले गए. So how many of you will be doing this? So how will you notify me that you did? Huh? So like there will be something you need. You'll need to connect with me. How many of you use LinkedIn? Yeah, if you are not using it, please start using that. It is a very good platform for jobs. It is just like Instagram for Naukri.com. So you have to use it. So what you need to do is, so I go by this username everywhere. That includes LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, GitHub, email, chess.com, and now Gradus as well. So gradus.dev/AKJamithakkar and Google developer groups as well. g.dev/AKJamithakkar. So you can connect with me here. Feel free to tag me. If you have any problems like this is unable to getting fixed, just email me. I'll make sure I reply. And if you are if you are emailing me in my working hours, you'll get reply much faster than my WhatsApp. So if it is in my working hours, from morning 8 to evening 11, you will get replies very fast. If sometimes it is like raat ko reply message kiya, I might not be able to give you the reply till next day. But for sure your errors will be fixed. If I am unable to fix, I'll come down to a call. I'll see what is the problem here. If there is a syntax error, I'll help you fix it. Even if it doesn't work, I'll get someone from Google to help you fix it. Don't worry. But that error will get fixed for sure. All good? Now people will be writing this. LinkedIn. खुल जा भाई internet. LinkedIn is getting open for sure. So just don't search AK Jamie Thakkar on LinkedIn. You won't find me. You need to type that URL linkedin.com/in/AK Jamie Thakkar, or better, you can just type this. You will also go to my LinkedIn account. You can type this. If anyone is like currently connecting, just type this. Else just type Jai Thakkar on LinkedIn. You will get this particular photo. It's loading. You will get this particular photo. And the URL is AK Jamie Thakkar. So tag me once you are done. Like if you need any help, just email me or DM me. Instagram, LinkedIn, anything works. Instagram, I might get you a late reply. Email will get you blazing fast. And I also started using Attar AI, the new app. That is also AK Jamie Thakkar. You can just reach out to me there as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me now, else the session is concluded. हाँ हो गया इसीलिए तो कोड लैब दे दी मैंने. Now you can try. You have any doubt? I am here for like next 30 minutes. You can ask me. All good? Any questions? Nice.
So guys, before you leave, you need to show that you have acquired the credits, and then you need to take the pass, and then you can leave, okay? So I'm going to conclude with vote of thanks. First, a massive thank you to Google for creating the technologies we explored today and for fostering communities like GDG that bring developers together. Our speaker, you have shared not just knowledge, but inspiration. And you, the audience, your curiosity is what makes events like this matter. Thank you. Guys, one after you can come, show that you have acquired the credits, and then take the pass and leave. They'll give you the pass if you show it.